appears to be unraveling for the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle, and really, some people might say rightly so. Of course, she's controlled the narrative for some time now. In fact, though, what's been more interesting is she's been unable to control the narrative, as we saw from last week's debacle in NYC. No wonder she decided to abstain from attending the Gracie Awards to pick up yet another meaningless award for a very little heard podcast, but more about that later. Now, what's interesting and what truly is developing is this, and it's all regarding that now infamous moment over on the ITV channel following the screening of that, well, some might say another debacle, the Oprah Winfrey interview, the one where she sat down and revealed all alongside Prince Harry, with mistruths along the way never really taken apart by the chat show queen Oprah Winfrey. You see, very quickly, within 24 hours, as their lead breakfast TV show host was asked to remove himself, fired, axed, whatever you want to call it, this all stemmed from a private missive letter to the head of ITV, allegedly Carolyn McCall. Now, Carolyn herself is a very woke princess who really just wants to tick every single box. It must be incredibly frustrating working at that channel, wondering if you've said the right thing, aligned yourself to the right charity, or whatever she's now thinking today. Amidst all of that muddy-fuddled mind, as viewers desert the channel in their droves, stock share goes down, and more importantly, advertisers are wondering exactly why they're attaching themselves to the channel. Now, you see, what's interesting is, as the channel is battling basically for survival against another alleged bombshell looming, that of Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield, plus, of course, the removal of Jeremy Kyle a couple of years ago, Caroline's underseen it all, and it's not really been a sparkling success. But now, insiders really want to know and get to the bottom of the story as to why and what and exactly did Meghan Markle write to the boss. Was it directly from her? Was it indeed from her people? Did she dictate it? How was this missive developed? Because the bottom line really is this. This holds the key as to whether Meghan at that point was that powerful to have somebody removed from their position, simply because they stated live on air that they didn't agree with her narrative. A narrative that is truly unraveled, as we all know, and so many myth truths have now been exposed. All Meghan's own fault, as one can imagine. But for now, Carolyn McCall, naturally, is resisting the temptation to put this in the public domain. But for how long? As the channel is embattled with whatever problems they have now, this could be the way forward to make sure that they have open transparency as to what truly happened, as to the removal of a man who'd actually put their channel for the very first time in the highest rating bracket. And that was the thanks that he received for doing that. Whether you like, as I say, Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby yourself, the bottom line is truly they're also being treated badly by a channel that promotes the be kind mantra. As for Meghan Markle, she must be quaking in those designer stiletto heels as to whether this new missive, this new piece of information will finally see the light of day. And it won't be pleasant reading. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.